Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be looking at a very strong Shadow Typhlosion team for Great League in Pokemon Go. So I am pairing it up with Double Grass in the back. I will be using Credily on the safe switch to bait out any counter opponent might have to my jump bluff, and that is the strategy. Let's get into the battles and check out this team in action. Into the first match, we have Typhlosion versus Bastiodon. Horrible lead, so I will come in with my Credily. Honestly, Credily is my only answer to Bastiodon, so let's see how it goes. I will go for Rock Tomb against opponent's Chestnut, and matchup is not looking good. So what I'm hoping is that somewhere opponent just gives me a Pokemon which I can farm down to get double blast one on my Typhlosion. That can win me this game. So that's what I'm hoping. Here I will no shield this charge move and opponent goes for Frenzy Plant. This is huge as I have one switch advantage, which I don't want. Honestly, I will just go for Grass Knot here. It's good to have Credily safe here so that like I can throw these Grass Knots against opponent's Bastiodon. Opponent comes in with his Dusknoir, and this is my win con right here, as I can just come in with my Typhlosion. Over farm here, I will give my final shield here. I know that Bastiodon is very far away from a charge move, so I can just farm down this Dusknoir. I can reach double blast one against opponent's Bastiodon. I will go for first blast one, and opponent lets it go. At this point, I can just come in with my jump bluff. I can reach two aerial laces to knock out Bastiodon, so opponent might have to shield one, and I have almost one Thunder Punch loaded, which I can throw afterward if they take out my jump bluff. So this is a GG's, and that's why opponent decided to top left. GG's to my opponent here. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Moltres. So this is a neutral matchup. I can stay in this matchup, and here opponent goes for charge move. I will shield it, and after this I will do one Incinerate, and then I will go for Thunder Punch. This is for optimal timing. And after this, I will just throw my Thunder Punch right away. Second Thunder Punch, because otherwise my Typhlosion will be very low, or like Moltres can throw a charge move. I got both shields, which is pretty good. Now I will come in with my Credily, and I will save my shield for jump bluff. So I decided not to shield, and opponent goes for Brave Bird. Now I can farm down Moltres, and opponent comes in with his Ferrothorn. I will go for the Rock Tomb to debuff Ferrothorn's attack, and now I will come in with my jump bluff. Opponent has Swampert in the back, and here I threw my charge move on CMP, which is not good, which is not a good play by me. I should have thrown it one fast move earlier, and here I could have like over farmed a little bit. So two mistakes. I shouldn't have done it, but now they are done. So now we can just play forward. So here I will just go for aerial aces. Thunder won't do, like I think opponent needs 3 thunder to knock out my jump bluff, so I can just go for another aerial ace afterwards and win this game. So GG's to my opponent. Here thunder, as you can see, didn't do enough damage. I decided to throw this aerial ace, and Ferrothorn survived, so I tried to catch, which was not a good catch, and here I can farm down and win the game. Into the next match, finally a very good lead. Opponent comes in with his Gligar, and here I have a little bit of energy advantage because Gligar switched, so it is like 1 or 2 turns behind. So I decided to stay in this match. I will shield this charge move. It can be a dig, but opponent goes for aerial ace bait, and here I will go for second Thunder Punch. First Thunder Punch got a shield, and here opponent decided not to shield, which means you can throw blast one second time and then you will just win switch. Here I tried caught dig on my Credily, and now opponent comes in with his Ferrothorn. So here I will just spam Rock Tombs to debuff Ferrothorn's attack, and let's see how it goes, because right now opponent is not making any play. He is just farming energy so that he can throw against my that energy against my Typhlosion or against my final Pokemon, which he thinks could be a water type. So I will go for another Rock Tomb, and opponent decided not to shield, and here I got to another charge move, and opponent catches it on his Drapion, which is a fine play. It is good to see Drapion here because now I can shield this charge move, get to a blast one shot this Drapion, and then I have jump bluff against opponent's Ferrothorn. It doesn't matter how much energy, boom, down goes Drapion. It doesn't matter how much energy Ferrothorn has because it is useless against my jump bluff. At this point, I've won this game. So GG's to my opponent here. Opponent goes for the charge move. This won't do any meaningful damage. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Gligar. So from previous match, you can see that you can like get an idea that the lead was good for Typhlosion. So opponent comes in with his Drapion, and I don't have any problem like staying in this matchup. I can just go for back-to-back Thunder Punches here and take out Drapion. So this Thunder Punch gets final shield here. I decided to throw another Incinerate. I will shield this charge move, and hopefully I can farm down Drapion, and then I can go for Blast 1 against opponent's Gligar. This will one-shot Gligar, and I think this is going to be a Typhlosion sweep. So opponent comes in with his Dedenne, and this Blast 1 is going to one-shot Dedenne, and we will win the game. GG's to our opponent here. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Ferrothorn. Amazing lead. Opponent comes in with his Gligar here, and I don't know how they got so much energy to throw an Aerial Ace. I think I got some lag, so here I will go for Thunder Punch bait, and opponent decided not to shield, so I tried to catch this dig on my Credily, and here I can just go for farm down. Opponent will come in with his Ferrothorn, but it is fine. I can like go for Rock Tomb here, and opponent decided not to shield, and opponent goes for his charge move. I won't shield it, and right now opponent is like one fast move away from he got that fast move. Now he has a power whip stored. I will come in with my Typhlosion, and opponent comes in with his Azumarill here. So here I will go for Energy Ball. Opponent goes for charge move. I will no shield this charge move because Jumpluff can survive one Ice Beam. Then I will go for this Energy Ball. I think this will get a shield. So after this, I will just go for Aerial Ace bait here. And I think it is on CMP die. I don't know if it is on CMP die, then it is okay. It is not on CMP die. So now Azumarill is energy dry. So my win con here is to no shield the charge move, and here I will go for double Thunder Punches. These two Thunder Punches will do enough damage to knock out Azumarill, and then I have saved this one shield for to shield the energy this Ferrothorn has, and at this point I can just farm down Ferrothorn and win this game. So GG's to my opponent here. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Stunfisk. So I will try to catch Mud Bomb on my Credily, but opponent didn't fall for the catch and throws his energy regardless. So I got a lot of energy advantage against Stunfisk, which means here against Credily matchup, opponent will not get a lot of energy to throw against my Typhlosion, which is pretty good for me. Now opponent is one fast move away from a charge move, so I decided to throw Rock Tomb here, and now opponent is at a charge move. Credily is energy dried, which means I can just come in with my Typhlosion, completely farm down Credily. Opponent saves his Credily and comes snipes with his Stunfisk. So I will shield the Mud Bomb, and now I can do one Incinerate, go for Blast 1, and then I will try to catch the next charge move on my Jumpluff. I failed, but opponent will have to throw his energy anyways because Jumpluff is switch locked, which means it cannot switch out, and Stunfisk is throwing this much energy just to get his switch clock back. I will throw Energy Ball here. This will get the knockout, and now opponent comes in with his Marowak. So I will go for Energy Ball, back-to-back Energy Ball. Opponent tried to catch, but I didn't fall for it, which is pretty good. I will just go for back-to-back Energy Ball. Opponent tried to call, but I didn't bait, which is pretty good. Now opponent has one shield, so I will just Incinerate down Marowak and win the game. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Pidgeot. So my backline does not want to see this Pokemon, so I will stay in this match. I will go for Thunder Punch, and this will, I think, get a shield. Opponent decided to shield, which is good for me. Opponent comes in with his Dunsparce, and I switched out into my Credily. So here I will shield the first charge move because after this I can just throw Rock Tomb, get the Rock Tomb debuff, and then after that, like, it will be a very good match. It will be a smooth matchup for my Credily. So opponent goes for the Drill Run. It didn't do a lot of damage. I can go for Rock Tomb on the CMP tie so that Credily wins CMP tie. So here Rock Tomb takes out Dunsparce, and opponent comes in with his Pidgeot. I decided not to shield because Credily will survive it, and then I will go for Rock Tomb. I think this will get final shield from opponent. Opponent decided not to shield, which is pretty good for me. Opponent has Toxapex in the back. I can go for Rock Tomb. This will get a shield, or like if it hadn't gotten a shield, then I can like then it would have given me attack debuff and regardless, and then I can throw like thunder punches. So I will go for the first thunder punch, and then the second thunder punch will put this Toxapex into aerial ace range, or I think even palm down range. So I will come in with my jump bluff. I have to take one sludge wave here because Toxapex have a lot of energy, which will like do a lot of damage on my jump bluff as well. But jump bluff can easily tank one sludge wave. We can go for the aerial ace and win the game. GG's to my opponent. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus jump bluff. Amazing lead. Opponent comes in with his Meadowak and I switched out into my Credit. So I am a little bit late on my switch. I was trying to switch after doing one Incinerate, but game didn't let me switch. I think it lagged for a bit. And here we have Credit versus Meadowak. Opponent decided not to shield, which first Rock Tomb, which is pretty good. Here I will go for second one, and if opponent shields it, I won't shield this charge move because I think 2 Rock Tomb debuff will help me survive this charge move, and I survived, which is pretty good. I won't switch advantage, and opponent comes in with his Armor Rouge. I cannot come in with my jump bluff here, so I will come in with my Typhlosion. I will shield this charge move. It's Psyshock. I know it's charge move. So here I will go for Thunder Punch, and opponent no shield set, which is amazing. Here I tried to catch Psyshock, but opponent didn't throw it and comes in with his jump bluff instead. I will go for the aerial aces. I don't have acrobatics on my jump bluff, which is not good, as you will see opponent's jump bluff has acrobatics, and the game is looking pretty bad because he has a better fire type and a better fast move, charge move on his jump bluff. So let's see how it goes. We will go for the aerial ace. I will switch out, and aerial ace takes out opponent's jump bluff. Opponent decided not to shield, and here one Incinerate takes out Armor Rouge, and we have won the game. GG's to our opponent. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Azumarill. Not a good lead, so I will switch out into my Credit, and opponent is staying in for a while and now comes in with his Poniard. So here I will go for the Rock Tomb to debuff opponent's Fury Cutter damage, and here I can like no shield this charge move, and opponent goes for Accessor. So I will get to this Rock Tomb, which will like put this Poniard deep in deep red health. So here I can come in with my Typhlosion. I won't shield this charge move because opponent has Azumarill, and that's why. And now opponent comes in with his Azumarill and has Berserker in the back. So I don't know if we can win this match or not. Let's see how it goes. Opponent goes for Trailblaze, and this is my win con because I think Berserker does not have a good charge move to throw against my jump bluff. I think its second charge move is Close Combat. So I can go for Energy Ball, and second Energy Ball, I think even Aerial Ace will knock out Berserker. So here opponent goes for another Trailblaze. I tried to snipe Berserker with my Typhlosion, but opponent is very quick on the safe switch. I will go for Thunder Punch against opponent's Azumarill, and here I can reach another Thunder Punch. Here I decided to shield the charge move because this Thunder Punch is very useful for me. After this, like I can easily reach 2 Aerial Aces to take out Azumarill. I have to look out for catch, but I think I can reach 2 Aerial Aces. Opponent comes in with his Berserker. I will go for this Aerial Ace, and opponent decided to use his final shield here. So opponent goes for the charge move. It's Close Combat. It almost knocks out jump bluff. I will go for the Aerial Ace, and we will have to see if jump bluff can still reach an Aerial Ace. Jump bluff with 1 HP and a dream reaches Aerial Ace, and it takes out Azumarill, and we have won the game. GG's to my opponent here. Into the next match, we have Typhlosion versus Talonflame. So Typhlosion, so this is a new good matchup for my Typhlosion, as Typhlosion can throw Thunder Punch, which opponent caught on his Credit. So here I will go for Blast 1, and after this I will switch out into my Credit. That's the plan. Opponent lets it go, Credit goes down, and we have won. Switch advantage. I don't know why opponent switched if he had to come in with his Talonflame again. So here I will come in with my Credit against opponent's Talonflame because Typhlosion cannot take those Incinerate damage. That's why here opponent debuffs his attack defense, which means I can farm down Talonflame and get out of that match with a lot of energy loaded. I will go for back-to-back Thunder Punch bait against opponent's Victory Well, which got me 2 shields, and now I can come in with my jump bluff and throw back-to-back Aerial Aces to take out Victory Well and win this game. Opponent just throws Sludge Bomb. Nice shield by me, and here I can As you can see, one aerial ace didn't knock out, so I have to throw another one to win this game. GG's to my opponent. Into the final match of this video, we have Typhlosion versus Caesar. Amazing lead. Opponent switches out into his Dunsparce, so I will come in with my Credly. So in this matchup, I usually shield first charge move because after Rock Tomb debuff, any drill runs will do less damage. So that's why opponent decided not to shield the charge move, and here I will no shield this charge move. And since I know opponent will come in with this Caesar, I will try to have one charge move. I want to have one charge move for that Caesar, so that's why I will overfarm by quite a lot, and now I will go for my Rock Tomb. And opponent decided not to shield, and here I will go for my Rock Tomb against opponent Caesar. This will do a lot of damage if goes unshielded. Opponent decided to shield, so at this point I can just let my Credly go down, come in with my Typhlosion. I will shield this Night Slash, it will do a lot of damage. And now opponent comes in with his Jellicent, so I can throw this Thunder Punch, and after that I can throw another Thunder Punch, and this will get a shield, I think, if opponent wants to save his Jellicent. And after that I can come in with my Jumpluff here, and I will overfarm a little bit here because a Jumpluff can survive 2 Shadow Balls, and if opponent gets energy advantage against my Jumpluff, that will be bad for my Typhlosion. I will go for the Energy Ball here. I think I should have thrown Aerial Ace, but I thought Energy Ball will do more damage even though it's double resisted. It still knocked out Caesar, so at this point I can go for the Aerial Ace, which will knock out Jellicent, and we will win the game. GG's to my opponent here. This is a 4-1 set, so GG's to all of my opponents. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this team, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.